Hello fellow humans, I am Amnis Lupus and I would like to talk to you about some of the perks available to us in Nosgoth. A user on the subreddit wanted to know the difference between the human perks Deadeye and Steadiness and which would be more suited for a particular class. I want to go over these differences with in-game footage so that you can see them in action and decide which is best for you. First, let's check out the description of the perks. Deadeye reduces weapon shot spread by 20%. Essentially, it makes your crosshairs smaller by the same percentage. This allows you to hit targets farther away with greater accuracy, effectively reducing the randomness of your weapon on distant targets. Steadiness reduces weapon recoil by 20%. This perk will give your gun less kick while firing, especially while automatic. Your weapon won't draw upward as much while firing. I got into this game really late, but the clip will suffice. Sorry for the potato quality. I start with my bolt thrower and steadiness equipped. This will reduce my recoil significantly while firing, and we will see the difference when I switch to Deadeye after I die. You'll see here how I'm firing automatically and keeping my shots on the center of mass without having to manually control my recoil by burst firing or drawing the mass downward as I fire. Needless rolls. Now I switch over to Deadeye. And instantly you'll notice that my reticle is smaller, which means I can hit targets from farther away with greater accuracy. Movement and firing cause the crosshairs to grow in size. I'll miss this sentinel because I just can't aim. But watch as I fire at the next sentinel. My recoil is causing my reticle to draw upward, and eventually I lose control. However, the size of my reticle isn't growing to maximum as fast as it would without Deadeye. Pretty poor dodge, pretty awesome dodge, another pretty poor dodge, bad whip, and this guy must have been low on blood because he should have killed me. But he did leave me with just enough health to say, "Hello, cutie." Okay, I just want to show a little bit more gameplay off. This is with Steadiness. So I see the Tyrant jump and I get a couple shots off on him. And you'll notice that as I'm firing here, my crosshairs aren't jumping too much. But in a moment you'll see a Tyrant rolling and my crosshairs literally do not move off of him as I'm sweeping off to the left. Right there. That whole thing happened with almost no recoil whatsoever. No recoil there as I blasted that guy in the chest and face a couple of times. And then there's some ring around the rosy. I get a couple of shots off on him, no big deal. Right here you can see the reticle change as I'm zooming in. And then I end this clip with a pretty nice dodge roll out of the way of this guy's leap, but to no avail because he wrecks me. Then I switch over to Deadeye, and I'm going to get a vantage point that I can shoot the enemy from relatively far away. You see the crosshairs really tight compared to what Steadiness offers. So I'm going to get this vantage point over here on this bridge and get some pretty good damage down. But you'll also notice as I'm firing, my crosshairs are bouncing all over the place. And that's the trade-off you have to make with these two perks is, do I want to manually control my recoil and have better accuracy over a longer period of time and a longer distance? Or do I want to have less recoil but miss more shots at range? There weren't many clips to show me missing many shots at range because that's just not my playstyle. I like to get nitty gritty and die to that Tyrant like I did. So I hope that helps, guys. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in game.